equipment in situations that, could end up real bad for the car and you and everything like that. So, if you're there at the end, that's all you need. And if you have a good enough race car, you can, pass the lead.
Christian Eckes is with us, winner of the Snowball Derby at Five Flags Speedway. Christian, a lot of young drivers in recent years have launched their big-time careers with a win in that race. Is your phone ringing yet? Anybody calling?
Oh, not yet, but I'm definitely hoping that it's going to be ringing here shortly. It's really just a huge blessing to be able to be on such a list with everybody like the Eric Jones and Kyle Bushes of the sport. It's just definitely a big confidence boost.
I know you've been a junior motorsports driver in the past season. The Snowball Derby ride, my understanding at least, correct me if I'm wrong, was not a JRM entry. What are your plans for next year?
My plans for this year are, we're going to run some ARCA races, which was just announced this morning, actually, with Venerated Motorsports like we did last year, but
wow.
9 this year instead of 4. Planning on running a couple more races with junior motorsports and late model stock, as well as probably about 20 or so super late model races with Fury race cars again.
What's the long-term plan? If you could punch your ticket right now, how would it all progress here in the next couple of years? Obviously, you can't go speedway racing for a little while yet. You're not old enough.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd like to get in a truck, the next couple of years, and then eventually, hopefully get a full-time ride in the truck series and just go from there. Eventually, my hope is to get to the NASCAR Cup Series, but I'm just taking it one step at a time, and if I can get there, it's great, but, I'm just going to try my hardest, and hopefully I'll be able to get my goal.
That's the best way to approach it, one step at a time. I've got to ask you before we're done. You win that race, you're posing with the trophy, it's the greatest day of your life, and then you remember that you haven't shaken hands with Ricky Brooks yet. You've still got to go to post-race tech, which tends to be pretty traumatic and pretty dramatic at Five Flags Speedway for the Snowball. Were you a little nervous, or were you fine?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Last few years, first and maybe even second, we've gotten, tossed in tech. So, it's definitely, if you finish first, you definitely got the shakes, and just hopefully make sure that you make it through. But luckily enough, we were plenty good and, made it through tech.
I guess Brooks had, 5 days of rain to look at your cars all he wanted to, right? He couldn't have found anything much more than that.
Yeah, absolutely. We did a lot in pre-tech. There was a little bit of controversy on how he didn't tech a lot after the race, but, he did so much before the race, and the cars just sat there under supervision for a couple of days. So, they definitely got the right amount of tech over the few days.
Well, you did a heck of a job, and it was a whale of a finish, no doubt about it. One for the ages. Congratulations on the big win. Best of luck going forward, and I appreciate you stopping by to spend a little time with us today. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You bet. That's Christian Eckes, winner, Snowball Derby, Five Flags Speedway in Pensacola, Florida. Want to remind you, buckle up, everybody. It's Free Speed Friday here on Sirius XM Speedway, exclusively on Sirius